Hello everyone. This week we have two sales. This one is in East Lansing beginning on July 17th, runs for 2.5 days. We also have one in Potterville. So please make sure you check our site. Don't get confused, we actually do have two sales. So this one, as you can see, starts out with a gorgeous mid-century what's it called? Asterisk clock. It's Herman Miller. There are cards of different types, playing cards of different types. Nice Buddha. Lots of books, not just books to read, but there are also books on artists, the history of art, and the history of graphic design. There's jewelry, which we haven't got all set up yet. Nice beaded purse. Does have a couple issues down here at the end. Alligator purse. This really nice, I think it's a postmaster desk, but it might be a plantation desk. Anyway, it is really nice. Besides the mid-century pieces, there are also a lot of antique pieces. So there's crockery up there. There's an old time clock, simplex, punch in, punch out to go to work. Artwork by Eidenberger, signed. For shoemaking, there's an old copper kettle with a lid, old milk carrier. This is a nice machinist chest being used as a coffee table. There's a oversized sofa. Here is a super cool Herman Miller piece. Was actually made in 2011 but it's branded Herman Miller, but it's also branded by the company that Herman Miller bought out. But it is so cool with the end tables built in on the ends. We have lots and lots and lots of CDs. There's some mid-century pieces and some primitive pieces. There's Russell Wright, teapot, cream and sugar. There's a KitchenAid, old pickle jars, old books. Bookcase. More books. Again, it's just such a variety here. If I find noteworthy ones, I will try to pull them out, but of course I don't know what noteworthy to you is, so please come have a look. We have a table and 4 mission style chairs. You can see they need covering. This is a sleeper sofa. There's a Yamaha keyboard in a case. There's a Knoll tulip chair. It is marked. If you look in the pictures, you'll see that. Just some smalls. Here's a luggage rack that has been converted to a end table or coffee table. Cute small kitchen table with chairs. It's got two different kinds of chairs, kind of a mix and match. Nice hutch. This is an antique piece again. There's some Kennedy pieces back there, Charles and Diane. Kitchen. There's a pantry. It does have some food in it, but it's also got this little espresso set. So cute. Some paper products, light bulbs, cleaning supplies. Mix or blender. It's a nice Dennis Basso coat. Great cabinet for storing clothes or towels or whatever. Vintage coat. It's on the side right now, but you actually can use it on top of your table, so you can work at your desk. Use it as a desk, either standing up or sitting down. There's that's a reproduction faux fur chair. Some old hole punchers, tea cart. Table with 4 chairs and some pottery. Here's a nice game table. The top either folds down to make like a half round table, or you can also open it up. Gate leg comes out and you've got a game table. There's a nice mid-century chair. Unfortunately, that one isn't marked. There's a tuxedo coat. Some nice coats. There's a London fog. Anyway, lots of winter type coats. Paper products. It's an old photograph. I don't know if you can read it. By the way, if you're listening to the video, there are a couple items that I'm not going to be able to put into the video. They're not here yet. So please check the photos as well. Some of the mid-century pieces. But here's a linen closet, vintage mirror. Sorry about that. Ugh, didn't want to show myself in that picture. Very nice designer clothing. Designer shoes. There's a leather coat and a fur coat. Look at that cute little desk. There's a bed. Dresser. Some old, I don't know if it's fabric or sheets, but back from my era. Some gold shoes. Look at that amazing quilt. I don't know its age. It's gorgeous. There's a Thonay chair. This is a Herman Miller desk chair. Some older Harry Potter and Star Wars sets. Vintage Smith Corona. It's a nice spin-a-back chair. Floor mirror. Some art. Some pirate books. Captain America book. There's a Samsung chargeable vacuum. More books. This shelving unit is not for sale. It stays with the house. Travel posters with the Titanic on the front. Some dragon books. Another wizard book. Little sewing box. Bob Dylan book. There's a super nice mid-century chair. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's a wall hanging or what, but could be used for whatever you want when you purchase it. In this room, we have more clothing. Look at all that style. Isn't that great? Hats. Here's a desk. I believe it's by Sly. More clothing. Purses. More purses. Beautiful. Brand new shirt. That is a huge basket full of scarves from all over. These are Haywood Wakefield. Well, there are two of them. There's a Haywood Wakefield. This one's the tall dresser. And there's the shorter dresser. You can also see more hats, purses. There's a fur coat and a couple of fur scarves. More clothing. In the basement, we have some VHS, some CDs, some DVDs, some LPs. There's a storage rack that isn't put together. Nice mid-century sofa. Not sure if this is a stand-up desk, a money drawer, or just a beautiful little cabinet. This piece is a wonderful Indian daybed or coffee table. Use it how you wish. There's very large frames, some really large. William Henry Jackson, it's a poster of a photo of San Francisco in 1888. There are some animal brands, books, magazines, Old Fortune magazines. Couple of small chairs for children. This is a Herman Miller. This is an Overman. It's a gorgeous sofa, but as you can see, it does need to be refinished. Box of costumes. Bunch of magazines again. Underwood, number 5 typewriter. Outdoors, you can see some pillows, patio table, and in the garage. This is for a treadle sewing machine, Lucy and Desi, bunch of cleaning supplies, outdoor furniture, or excuse me, outdoor lawn care supplies. There's a nice mid-century chair. Nice shoes. So some of this stuff hasn't really been processed yet. So as I uncover it and get more photos, I will be sure to post them for you. Some old picnic baskets, old wicker furniture. There's a vintage workbench. There is a comfy looking chair. There's a stool. Old canning supplies. Here's another Herman Miller office chair. Here are a couple stenciled, really small beds. I think they're probably singles, maybe even predate that time. Hard to see back there, but there's a nice Morris chair back there. Another office chair, that one's all wooden. So we hope to see you both this Thursday at this East Lansing sale, and remember we also have one that starts on Friday in Potterville. So we hope to see you at both.